Hello, my beautiful people. How are you all doing? And I'm genuinely asking you, how are you doing? I hope you are well and I hope you're keeping well. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for for commenting down below, and thank you for pressing on that like button. Thank you. It shows that you appreciate what I do. Period. Yes, period. Oh yeah, I have to itch my head for this because this topic is getting old, it's getting tiring, but we can't let it get old. We can't let it get tiring. We have to keep renewing and hoping that one day, the veil on black men's face, the evil veil on black men's face, the curses, hesses, the witchcraft, black magic, white magic, whichever one has been used on black men and black boys, we hope that one day it will fall off. Because I see black men helping our enemies succeed and helping them wipe themselves out, and if possible, taking us back to that slavery yet again. And then we black women will probably go back to the what do people call it, farm, while their mistress girls will walk inside the house like it was before. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I was watching Cynthia G's video where she talked about how Brad obviously agrees. Brad explains why you should avoid broke gangs. You know, I was watching her video, and everything she said on that video, yes, I just relate. I relate so much with everything she said on that video. And I'll play some here and just obviously add my own opinion to what she's saying, because it does really make sense about how these black men's self-hatred, how it all happened and how it all started, and why black women, obviously young black girls or black women, should not feel like they have done anything, or that they are too ugly, or they are too masculine, or they are not submissive. They shouldn't feel like, they shouldn't believe that that is black men's reason for being hateful, for refusing to be proper men as they should. Black women shouldn't feel like they are the cause. They are not. Because even if black men experience disrespect from one black woman, they have their two legs. They have a right to leave that woman and go look for another black woman. Because all black women are not the same. In fact, this video, I'm going to talk about black men and black women. Black men's self-hatred and black women's disrespect, and also self-hatred for black women. Because the two of you, black men and women, you play a huge part on our disrespect, our degrading of black women. The two, you black men and black women, you play a huge part in it. You do. You do. So I'm going to let Cynthia G's video play and you listen to it, and then I'll add my 2 cents to it as well. Because like I said before, I agree with everything she says.
Is from really the same Hispanic man that I've already done content on a few days ago in regards to his preference for black women. This video is different though because he's talking to another non-black man. I don't know what his ethnicity or race would be. He looks like he could be partially black, but whatever. He's talking to another non-black man about bandits and their preference for light skin. And you guys know I talk about the racial skin tone hierarchy that has been implemented by bandits, and it stems from their connection and support for white supremacy. And at the top of that skin tone racial hierarchy is women of no color. Then you have the racially ambiguous or white Latinas. Then you have white Asians. Then you have biracial women. Then you have black women. The reason they have this skin tone racial hierarchy is because they hate themselves, and they, for the most part, always have. Because they don't value themselves or their own blackness, it's not possible for them to value the womb from whence they came, and the very womb that genetically gave them the eumelanin that creates the skin tone that they hate. And a lot of black women don't understand this level of self-hatred. When they see a bandit reject them, they don't see it as him rejecting them out of his own self-hatred and his desire to erase who he is. They see it as indicative of their deficit of womanhood. And that's why I come on here and talk about this, because when it comes to these bandits' self-hatred, when it comes to their worship of whiteness, it doesn't really have anything to do with you as a black woman. They're rejecting you because you produce them, because you give them the skin tone that they hate. It's not because of who you are as a woman. Bandits simply just don't love themselves, and there's nothing that you're going to do to get them to love themselves. You can have as much one-sided loyalty, you can worship them, you can call them kings with no kingdom, you can uplift them as your preference, you can blame all of the ills of the community on yourself. It's not going to change the fact that this is a self-hating, disloyal, treasonous group of males, and everyone sees that they are the problem, seemingly except the victims of their issues, which is black women. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to get into this video. A lot of people tagged me in the comment section. I want you guys to be able to listen to what this man says, and then I want to come back and talk about more of this pathology. Of course, before I do that, I want to give a shout out and thanks to everyone who contributes to the content on this channel. If you would like to contribute, you can do so by emailing me. The email is in the description box and pinned to the comment section. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. When you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe to all notifications so you'll know every time I go live and when I upload new content. So yeah, I am going to talk about this video involving this Hispanic man, but I also want to talk about this video involving Brad, who is going to explain why choosing wrong means choosing these bandits. And he's also going to say stuff in this video that highlights the flaw in black women saying that these bandits are their preferences. Now, as I was recording this video, I saw the other video with Brad in here talking about why you shouldn't settle for a broke dude. So I wanted to incorporate that in this video because the message still relates. So after we get done with this video of the Hispanic man having a discussion, then we'll talk about this video involving Brad. I just wanted to preface that so that you guys don't see this video pop up and not know why. Now, I want to show you guys the video involving the Hispanic man. I want to come back on it, talk about what was revealed in this video, and then I'll get to the video with Brad. So go ahead and take a look at this video from these Hispanic men, and then I'll come back for further commentary.
Most of the women that I've dated have been black. A lot of them very dark skinned, a lot of them very light skinned. However, when I was dating a light skinned black woman, a pair of two black dudes that was walking by, they looked at her and then looked at me, and one of them said to the other, "What the fuck does she see in him?" I've never experienced any of this kind of negative energy when I date a really dark-skinned black woman. Black guys never even look this way. It doesn't matter that I'm dating a really dark-skinned black woman. It only becomes somewhat of an issue if I'm dating a really light-skinned black woman. What I've understood from this, living in predominantly black neighborhoods most of my life, is that black people watching, correct me if I'm wrong or you have a better understanding of this, but this is my observation and my understanding. Black men tend to go for white women, for the snow bunnies. If they can't get themselves a white girl, they'll go for the light-skinned Latina. And if they can't get one of those, then okay, I'll get me a light-skinned black woman. And if they can't get that, the attitude that I've seen is, fuck it, I'll just get me a really dark one at this point. When I see black men tripping because I'm with a light-skinned black woman, I understand, because it's like, you consider this your woman. Like, why is he taking our black woman? But when I'm with a really dark-skinned black woman, I'm not taking anything from them because they don't want these. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
It comes from self-hate, because the key is to get closer to whiteness. So if you're dark and you can mix red bone, yellow bone, or go get you a white girl, go get you an Asian girl, they're submissive, they'll listen to you. It's deep. It comes with self-hate. That's why you'll see, like what you're saying, when you're dating a girl that's darker skinned, they're not really tripping, because I didn't want her anyway. That's how some of us are thinking as black people. It's the truth, but it sucks, but it is what it is, you know?
Now, you guys saw that video.
And after listening to this video, my auntie, I'm going to tell you a story about my own auntie. My aunt, she obviously was married to a black man. And after she divorced the black man, she noticed that the black man never really liked her. He just liked the fact that she was very hardworking and she was catering to most of the stuff in the household. So he held on to her for that reason. When my auntie looked back to the women he has dated in the past, the husband never dated a dark-skinned black woman. He always dated all these light-skinned black women. Those are the kind of women he dated. So when my auntie had the son was obviously dark-skinned. The husband did not say anything. So my auntie obviously was pregnant again with the second child, which was a girl. And when my auntie had that girl, my uncle quickly asked, hope she's not dark. Oh. The husband asked her, hope she's not dark. That was when my auntie didn't even understand his self-hatred at that time. Because, you know, most of us black women, we don't even understand what is going on. You know? For the most part, when I was young, I didn't really understand what was going on with this black men, black women issue and white people and their stance and their evil acts and everything that has transpired over the years. I didn't understand. Like I said, when people say we black people are racist, I just look at them. Are you okay? We loved everybody, you know. So my auntie didn't really know that this husband of hers was a colorist. My auntie did not know that. And when my auntie found out, my auntie made sure that she did not produce any other child for him. When my auntie found out what kind of a man he really is, my auntie made sure every pregnancy after that, my auntie aborted. Because she finally knew who this man really was. She finally knew who he really was. And after my auntie left him, he's been going from pillar to post. Going from pillar to post. His life is not the same as when he was with my auntie. So this, even in that Africa we see today, where you see black men, you see the majority of us are black men and black women. Black men are still self-hating over there. They are still self-hating. Even when you are dating a black man, another self-hating black man would disregard you and your relationship with that black man and your children. They would disregard you because they hate themselves so much that they are not even happy for the union of two black people. They are not. They are not happy for the union of two black people. They are not. Black men have killed themselves with self-hatred. And black women used to think, or still think, that they have to do this, they have to do that, they have to do another, they have to wear wig, they have to dress nice, they have to be liked by black men. Or they feel like it's their attitude, is you know, black women blame themselves. Of course, there are some black women that obviously they fit in that category, but not all black women. Black men have all these silly excuses. My God in heaven, I have seen black men who date good black women, respectful black women, submissive black women. Guess what? The women are still treated like trash. These women are still cheated on. They are still cheated on. They are not giving the word. No. They are still doing this ride or die with these black men anyway. That's what they're still doing. There's no trophy for those women. So, exactly as Cynthia G said, it's nothing to do with you black women. It's nothing. Black men just hate you because you bring them into this world. And the world we are in, where colorism is a big issue. Yes, it's a big issue. They are hating you for bringing them into this world. They probably, if they can say it out, they are hating you for not actually choosing a light-skinned man or a white man to have them for. They are hating you for it. Not because of anything you have done. It's just because of their own self-plain hatred. And they have made sure they put, they project that self-hatred. They've made sure that they project it on black women as much as possible. They've blamed black women as much as possible for their own shortcomings, for their own lack, for their own weakness, and for their own hatred. They've projected it all on black women. And that's what I want black women to know. There is no way on this planet that you would love yourself and not love those who look like you. No matter what, we as black race, we know how toxic and how negative we can be when it comes to in every aspect of our life. We are even the driver of colorism. We hold the steering wheel. We hold the steering wheel and we drive other people to do the same to us. To tell us our hair is not enough, our body shape is not enough, our look is not enough, and our skin tone is not good enough too. We give them, in fact, we come off that driver's seat and we put other race of people there to do it for us. And that's exactly why you see other race of men. They don't gravitate towards black women because society has made it in such a way that, you will only be recognized if you are dating a light-skinned woman or if you are dating a white woman. So all these other weak men, they jump on that wagon. They jump on that wagon. I've talked about this before, but Cynthia G is talking about it again. And like I said, we either give up or we keep talking and keep educating black men and women regarding their self-worth. Their self-worth. I saw a black boy and a white girl. I mean, these are still secondary school children holding hands. Never have I seen a black girl and a black boy of that age holding hands and walking on the street. Never. I understand, number one, no black woman wants a 13-year-old or 12 or 14-year-old to be dating any boy. So that we cannot see a black boy and a black girl will never show that in public, you know, because they know their black parents will not accept that. But still, even when they are all grown, never have I seen a black man and a black woman holding hand. It's almost like if they were seen together, they would not be respected or they would not be accepted. So we have just allowed people dictate to us how we should be, what we should do for ourselves, how we should show our love. We've just allowed everybody take the driver's seat of our own lives, our own happiness, our own race, our own community, our own relationship, our own children. All because of black men and some black women's self-hatred. And I am truly disappointed, very disappointed. The whole thing is driving me mad. But I have decided to make a change. I've decided to bring change. Yes, to black community. Every other race can do everything. But when it comes to the black people, we cannot. We have to integrate to be accepted. Because we don't value ourselves. Because for the most part, black men don't value you, their women. They don't value you, their women. You who birthed them into this world. If care is not taken, like I said before, black men will erase black race. And then maybe the remaining black race that are left, you go back to part 4 of slavery. Part 4 slavery. And you know who black men would push and support to work in the field, and who they will push and support to work inside the house. You know, black women. You know. It's going to be you. This is why I said all your baggage, you black women, you are supposed to be working hand in hand. Hand in hand. Empowering yourselves. Promoting yourselves. All this jealousy of when one black woman is doing well or coming up or just trying to find herself in this so-called world we are living in. Instead of a black woman to be supporting, you all will drag yourselves down, be jealous of yourself, be envious of yourself, you shame yourself instead of supporting yourselves. The black women I see at work, the black men I see at work, they join every other race and act as if they don't know, they don't know what is really going on in their race, and they don't know the agenda. And I shake my head. I shake my head. It's only black people who do this. Pakistani man born here and a Pakistani boy from home, they understand themselves. Yes? Chinese person born here and the Chinese person from home, they understand themselves. It's only the black people. Their excuses. But I was born here, you were born in Africa. Shush your mouth. So we have different mentality. Oh, keep quiet. Keep quiet. You are the only group who have that excuse to give. The only group. Even if I come from Africa, I understand what is being done to people in America, to my people in America. I understand what is being done to my people in Kenya, South Africa. I understand what is being done to my people in Ghana. I understand everything. It's not an excuse for you to say you were born here, so therefore you don't think like the people in Africa, or you don't see what's going on. It's not an excuse at all. This is why I love to listen to Cynthia G, not because I hate black men. I don't hate black men. I don't hate anybody. No, but this truth has to be told. The only thing for evil to strive is for good people to keep quiet. It's for good people to keep quiet. Then evil will continue to strive. You will feed evil. Look at Africa today. If black men really cared, Africa will not be the way Africa is today. Africa will be better. When I go to work, on my way to work, on my way back, all I see is black men as security guard, security guard, security guard. But they've never been able to go and secure that their Africa. But they come and secure the shops of white men and Asian men. But they can never go and secure their country, Africa. There are businesses to run in Africa that black men can go and start, just like the Jews are running businesses in England or in America, just like the Asians are running businesses in England. Or if you can't run your business, go and run it in Africa. You are all men. Stand as one. Stand as one. And the black women as well, when it comes to black women, you give everybody, I've said this before, I'm just repeating again, you give everybody the audacity to insult you. And you always have an excuse for it. You do not understand when a black woman goes off in a public place, or the way she's treated at work when she goes off, or, you don't understand. You just assume she's aggressive or she's angry. I see society. I watch people. I look at people. I see everything going on in this world we are in. I see it. And my conclusion is, you black men and women, you contribute to what the world has turned you into, to the disrespect the world gives to you, to us. You black women and men, you play a huge part in it. A huge part. I am disappointed. I am ashamed. Like I said, I've never really hated being black. I've loved myself, and I've extended that love towards all black people I come across. I try my best until I realize that some people are just trying to join them if they can't beat them. And some people are just trying to surf this earth in any way they can, even if they have to lick another race's ass, they will lick it. Some of our black people. Yeah. Because they've turned to, if you can't beat them, join them. And it's very, very sad that this is what we are becoming as a race, that it's not getting better. It's getting worse for black people. And black men are the vehicle, while black women are the key. Black women are the key that helps that vehicle start for that black man to disrespect us. You are the petrol in that black man's car. Because you put black men in pedestal. I'm not for interracial dating. I am not for it. I understand why other black women may go out there and date outside their race. I understand that fact. I used to understand it because black men back then they didn't have papers, so they have to date white women to get married to them to get their papers. But now it has become a trend. There's another agenda behind it, which is to erase you yourself and your skin tone. On the train yesterday, imagine a huge train station. I hardly saw black people. Hardly. And we are a black population. I hardly saw. Everything was mixed race, and we just can't count how many black people there. Black men are doing their deeds. They hate themselves. And you black women keep creating them. You keep creating them. Because if you don't bring the baby into the world, the baby will not be in this world. Don't come for me. I'm not saying anything like, but if you are creating people that don't like themselves or you, what is the point? I don't get it. What's the point? It's about time we use our brains. About time. Most of you black women, you die in childbirth trying to push babies that will not love themselves when they come. And why you are even bringing more children into the world when you don't like yourselves, you have no solution for the black humans on earth already. You have no solution for them. Why are you bothering them? You have no change. Why do you bother? Why? Black women, don't blame yourself for anything black men are doing. Do not blame yourself for it whatsoever. It is not you. It's them. It's them. If they don't like dating you, it's not because of you. It's themselves they hate. They hate their replica. They hate what they look like when they look at the mirror. They hate the fact that most of them are very ugly. I'm sorry to say. They are not that handsome. Yes, some are handsome, some are, well, whatever. But they don't like what they see in the mirror, so they project it on you. I know some of us will reject the ones that are not handsome, will reject the ones that are not, up to our scratch or standards, They have that pain and that anger in them due to that rejection. It's got nothing to do with you. Don't kill yourself for any black man. Be able to see the black man for who he is and what he is. And then be strong enough to let go of him. We have taken too much hell over the years from everyone, from black men, from black women. It's high time that we start to create all this diverse, create a healthy black community, healthy black women. We wonder why we are not taken seriously. We just talk. We don't show example. Everything we bring to the table is hijacked. It's hijacked. We allow it. We allow it. We are told to settle. We are told to just let it be. We are told God is alive. So therefore, we shouldn't even fight for our rights. We shouldn't really do much. No, Black women, it's time that you stop putting those who don't put you on pedestal. Stop putting them on pedestal. Stop defending those who don't publicly come out to defend you. Stop it. Stop giving yours and all of yours to people. Stop. We've done it for too long now. It's about time. I'm going to continue with the video and end the video
Now,
here.
you guys saw that video, and apparently this Hispanic man, and I already know Hispanic is not a race. We just went over this in my live stream yesterday. But this Hispanic man, this is what I'm going to call him, and I'm saying it to differentiate between black, just as an indicator that he is not black. He is outside of the community. But he's apparently talking to a man who identifies as black. Now, I didn't identify the man as black. I would have thought he was biracial at best, and biracial is not black. However, he's calling him
the #1 error women make when it...
Those adverts just keep coming and coming and coming. But I'm going to end the video here now. I'm going to end the video here because it's high time Black women start decentering. I wasn't going to use this word, but I need to use it. Decentering Black men. It's high time. You cannot let Black men use you as their comeback from other race or from the failures of all, or from their relationship from other race of women. It's high time you stop making Black men the center of your attention. No, they are not. No, they are not. It's high time you stop giving birth to a group of males who hate themselves and encourage other race of men and other people, and the race of women they date to hate you. It's high time you Black women put this sense in your head. It's high time. Okay? No amount of loneliness or lack of self-worth should make you put Black men on pedestal. No amount of loneliness should make you do that. Because what you feed will grow. Black women, what you feed will grow. And that's all I have to say today. I just agreed so well with Cynthia G's video. And I thought I should just come and also, you know, make my own. Because it's very important that we Black women, we watch Cynthia G's video, we learn from it as much as we can. Because I don't think Black women are seeing. I don't think they are noticing what is going on. I don't think they I don't know what kind of world or planet they are in. They are in my world and my planet. They will see what I see. And I see what Cynthia G is seeing. Okay, until I come back here again. Take care. Bye-bye.